Hello, Iggy Buddy. How are you all doing? I totally didn't zone out and almost forget to turn down the music and then transition over. No, that would be silly. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. I am I am eepy. I'm eepy. I woke up so early today. Cause heckin' work doesn't pay attention to my availability time frame apparently. And I was like, well, I guess I could make it work. You're good, Rocket, that's good. And hopefully you're doing well as well, Pistol. Yes, very, very eepy. They wanted me to come in at like 6, and it's like, my availability is at 8. But okay, I guess. 塾の国のするけれ会場に水行の水行を待つうらい待つふらい待つくなるとこのに住むところやぶるくじのブルクチパイパパイパパイパのシューリンガンのグリーンでのポクリピーのポクリパのチョンケメのチョスケ I think I'm able to fake the rolled R's better. I think it at least sounded like I rolled my R's. I don't know if I actually did. But audibly it kind of sounded like it. I don't know how I did it, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to replicate it. Yeah, my brain is empty. But I did at least get a listing started for these little models on VGen. I have it as like a wait list thing. Cause I do need to get caught up on my queue a little bit. But there's a listing for them now. There's a listing. There could be more of these little gremlins going around. But yeah, I need to get caught up on my queue a little bit. I'm hoping I can get at least a good amount of it done this month. Maybe, I don't know. Fingers crossed. To look at the thing I sent you. I did. I haven't really made comics, so I don't know if I'm a good fit for the thing that you sent. I do little illustrations, but comics, maybe not. Maybe I can recommend it to my elf, though. My elf makes comics. Although I don't know if they would have time to do that. Wait, I posted the stand art? Did I? I don't remember doing that. The throw is not throwing. Heckin' throwing system. What are you doing? What? Nobody redeemed that. Why did I do so much? Nobody redeemed the huge heckin' throw. What happened? I feel like that was like a extremely huge heckin' throw. That seemed more than usual. Oh, on VGen. Wait, I didn't share it on VGen? Oh gosh, why? Let me see. Cause oh, did I accidentally have it as a draft on VGen? Let me double check. Cause I know that's the default. I might have forgot to. Oh no, I did save it as a draft. Okay. My bad. It does that as a default for some reason. It's just like, you're gonna want to publish this later. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that. Okay, it is fixed now. Dude also has a love of Gorson. Maybe. So wait, it's wholesome, cute style. So possibly. I see. Okay. So probably. I don't think I have the brain power right now. I was fine waiting for stream, and now I'm here, and it's just like, hi, I do things. I do a doodle. Although, heckin', yesterday, my brain power was just like at its bare minimum. I could do nothing but play Final Fantasy. I'm going through the story because I basically sped run the Yokai Watch event. And so I'm like, well, since I spent money to continue my sub a little bit, I might as well continue the story a little bit. And like, Endwalker's definitely different than I was anticipating it to be, but it's very good. No spoilers for anybody who has not yet played the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. That or has, but has not gotten past the free trial up to level 70. Yeah. Also, I hit max level on my main class on there recently, and I'm like, wow, it's so weird not seeing like the millions of XP at the bottom. I'll have to go back and level up something else. I don't know who, but something. maybe Reaper. That or I'll figure out Sage. I know I grabbed Sage, but I'm just like, I am baby. I do not know healing. I might have to like... I was gonna say maybe I could go through some earlier dungeons with like NPCs. But also like when you go through dungeons with the NPCs, they kind of want you to tank no matter what class you are. That are like you have to be careful. Also, let's see. Brain. I'm like trying really hard to yap. But like work has been very weird. Cause so far this week is the first one that they like officially put me on the schedule. Before was just like they just kind of wrote me in of just like, yeah, you can work these days, I guess. But this was the first week where I was actually like officially in the system. But then they forgot to do that for next week. And I finally was able to like grab the manager that like makes the schedules and was like, hey, I would like at least some hours. And then they yoinked all of the hours from someone else in the department, and I was just like, I would have been fine with like maybe a day or two. I didn't need 32 hours. I'm gonna lurk now, hanging out with my sister. Have fun. Thank you for hanging out for at least a little bit, and also for letting me know that the thing on VGen was just saved as a draft for some reason. But yeah, so now next week my only days off are like Thursday and Friday. And so I'm just like, dang. In theory, those are days that I stream, but also like I need at least one day to myself. I don't know. Maybe at the very least we can do like a thing. Also, there's gonna be a thing, like a little event thing that I'm gonna be a part of later this month. And I need to think of incentives. What would be fun little rewards that you Iggy's can think of? Like for donation goals. Without going like too in depth on what it is. I guess I can go a little bit in depth. It'd be like a little fundraiser type thing. Oh my gosh, is this the one? Oh my gosh, it's it's the animation meme song. I guess not the one, but one of the ones. Is the dance you ought to do. Let me introduce to you posing. Everybody pose. Posing. Everybody pose. Posing. Everybody pose. Everybody pose. Cause yeah, I was trying to think of like little goals to do. I've never done like an event with like incentives and stuff. I feel like a what is it? Like a easier to reach goal. Um this is backwards. Would be like what is it? One of those things where it's like chat chooses post. Chat chooses profile picture. Actually, is Twitter still like bugged out to where like I have to wait or like do a weird security thing after I do that? I don't know. I might still do that. But like I was thinking of like a big goal. A big goal. Maybe one of the middle ones could be like I do another karaoke stream. Would that be fun? It's been a hot minute, I would say. Hello, Mac. How are you doing? My brain is very low energy today, but I'm trying to brainstorm of ideas for a potential fundraiser later this month. The caps lock was intentional. Right. Just hello just hello Dragoon Xephoria. Hello? What is I don't know how to feel about this song. I'm looking at the pictures of this person that's singing and it's like, is this another bugtuber? Let's see. Maybe they're not a VTuber. I don't know. They definitely seem to be a bug, maybe. Or they like bugs. At the very least, their hair is covered in roaches. This Lulu Yam. Know enough about your community culture to make suggestions for the fundraiser. It's okay. I'm just like, huh, what do I do? I'm not good with like ideas. I just vibe. I don't know who this person is that is singing this. If they're a VTuber or not. Did somebody say insect collection? Yeah, I was looking at the name of the person who's making this, who made this song, Lulu Yam. And they have a bunch of like, in their design, they have a bunch of bugs in their hair. But I think they might just be a music person. Maybe. Might just be a funky little guy. They might not be a VTuber. Sag. Okay, yeah, it just says horror musician / artist, no VTuber. That's okay though. But yeah, I don't know what to do for like a fun thing for incentives. I don't know like what would, I don't know. It'd be my first fundraiser, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I've never done something like that. $1. $1. I hand the stream over to my elf, even though they would be at work at that time. I don't know, because they don't have time to stream. Very ignorant idea, but I get the impression that you do mainly humanoid characters. Maybe do landscape, sure. Other types of drawings. Like, as a incentive thing? Or, because we're just kind of, this is kind of just a warm-up sketch. But yeah, at one point I probably should do, some kind of landscape study. I think the last time I tried, gosh, that would have been like over 10 years ago. That I was like, you know what, let's make a landscape thing, because I think that was when I was doing like a painterly kind of style, or at least attempting, and I was just like, this takes a billion years, because I was probably going about it like a very inconvenient way. I had to double check for this song that Rocket suggested because it's just like, is this in my vocal synth library? And it is. I don't know which one they used, but I know Vain Lily is a producer for the fundraising. That'd be interesting. So maybe just a Would that be interesting? Maybe. I don't know what tier I would have that be for, like, let me see, let me have a thing for ideas. Let's see. Landscape study. Let's see, we'll have ideas. Maybe karaoke. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I've tried to talk my elf into playing 14 and they're just like, no. they're I think their logic, along with them not having like the time to do that, is then they would want to collect everything. And I told them it's like, you don't have to, and like for most stuff, like stuff drops automatically into your inventory, so you're not gonna really have to like run over to a thing and loot it like you would with like WoW, or I'm sure there's other MMOs that do that. Does WoW still do that? I would imagine they would. I don't know. I haven't played it for a bit. Do it for the fundraiser. But they wouldn't. They would. I don't know. I would have to run it by. I would have to run it by them. Because I don't know. I don't know. Just like the audio setup is like the biggest issue. Because I wouldn't be able to have like a reactive PNG of them. I would have to have a non-moving PNG for them. Not Final Fantasy 14, whatever won the White. So Final Fantasy 7, the single player game. Plays 13. I mean, that's the one with the dude with the tail, right? Or which one is that? I think I have that one. Let me see. Oh no, 13's the one with lightning. I think I was thinking of 12. I need to continue that one. I got stuck cuz it's just like you have to actually kill all the mobs in between the bosses, and it's like, no. Why do you make me do this? Over the girl that could have used a phoenix up. A phoenix up. It was like, what? Gosh, that would be when the heck would we have time to do that? Because I'm like, I don't know how far I am in 13. I know I'm like 30 hours in, but I don't know what chapter or whatever it is. I'm just still thinking of the phoenix up. Just not the phoenix down to revive, but the phoenix up to kill, I guess. This is my phoenix up. Do you like 13 ironically or unironically? I mean, I haven't finished it. Gosh, it's been a while since I even like looked at it. I know I have a friend that likes it, so I'm like I'm worried that he's gonna show up and be like, what if I say the wrong thing? But like, I don't know. The fighting is different. It definitely took me a while to get like any kind of whole like hang of it. Cause I was doing it wrong, I think. And I was getting like really bad scores at the end of the rounds. And at one point, I like screen shared it to my friend, and they were like, "Oh, why are you doing it that way?" And then after that, I was like, "Oh, these battles are going on much faster." I don't know. There's some nice elements. I don't know. Is it like both of them that people call it like a hallway simulator? Is it just like the sequel? Because from what I'm finding, like it doesn't seem like the hallway simulator as people are saying it. But if it's the second one that they talk about for that, then I have no idea. The original 13 was definitely a hallway simulator. Because I wasn't feeling that, but I don't know. I'm Gosh, I wish I knew what boss I was at. Came from the Yahtzee review, I think. The Yahtzee review? What's Yahtzee doing out here reviewing Final Fantasy? But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely different, but like, I don't know. The part that like, the fact that it kind of requires you to get all the like small fry, or else you're not gonna be powerful enough to take on the boss. It's just like, why do you give me the option of actually sneaking past them if I have to fight them anyway? I don't know. The zero punctuation guy's handle is Yahtzee. Ah. I see. Okay. Nods as if I know. Okay. I'll just take your word for it then. But yeah, that's the only complaint I would say. Cuz I think like what is it? The one that I had played like previously was 10, so that was like my like main entry into the series, I guess. I had a demo of 8 that I played, and then of course Kingdom Hearts, but that's kind of just like not exactly Final Fantasy. It's like sort of, but also not. 100 USD, you have to learn. No! too much. Me learning, that would take so much. Even if it would be a thing of like, you tell me the lore, knowing me, I will zone out. I will get overwhelmed with data. Spotify, why are you recommending me obey me? And why does I swear one of the boys, like, shares a voice actor with one of the Osamatsu brothers. Because my brain is just like, hello? I feel like it was that one. They sound kind of like Joshimatsu, but I could be wrong. 47 years worth of lore and retcons, my goodness. I would not be able to. um I think like one thought was like another hand cam stream, but I don't know what I would do. Has learned old retconned lore. No. I barely even remember like old retconned lore from heckin' Kingdom Hearts. Gosh, I messed up these shoulders. Don't worry, I'll start off somewhere simple and start with the war in heaven. So you have training in convoluted fictional universes then? A little bit. If you tell me to like recount anything, there'll be a lot of like, I think this is how it was, or I think it was either this or that. Or like I'll go backwards in an explanation and be like, oh wait, no, this was this way, never mind. My elf, like, asked me just, like, something, um, for, like, the worlds or universes or whatever for 14, and I was just like, I have a vague understanding, I don't know. There were lots of worlds, and then there were 2, and then I also time traveled. Don't worry about it. In the past, there were giant immortals, and now they are not. And they were like, oh, this is like a weird, convoluted reincarnation plot. And I was like, I mean, it's only reincarnation for like these few people. But like, I could be inaccurate. I like, always with my information for like Kingdom Hearts recounting, I'm always just like, I could be wrong about this, so take this with a bit of salt. But this is how I remember it in my brain immediately. You deaf right now into a pool and forgot your AirPods. Oh no! No! Just screams into the mic. No! Go over all 50 swig variants, including the hair swig and the what? What? I can barely, like, remember how many Soras and Rikus there are. I think it's 5, but I don't know. It might be, like, a different number if you squint. Isn't it, like, there's regular Riku, there's Repliku, there's Data Riku. I feel like there's other Rikus. Maybe it's just the 3 Rikus. And then there's Sora, there's Data Sora. And then there's like Shion, which is technically Sora, but also not. It gets really convoluted when you're thinking of the different Soras. With the different Rikus, it's just like, okay, there's this one, and this one, I think. Maybe. I don't know. How many Donalds are there? I think there's just the one. I think. I don't think there's been any weirdness with Donalds. Well, I think the Three Musketeer one actually was different. Maybe. Or wait, was that just Donald in the past, or was that a different Donald? I don't remember if they explained that. Because I remember that was in Dream Drop Distance, and Sora was like, "Oh, hi guys, you are all my friends." And they're like, "We have never met you. Hello? Stranger? We have weapons." Does Scrooge McDuck ever show up? Yes, he shows up. He shows up in 2. I feel like he shows up in again in another time, but he at the very least shows up in 2, and he was the inventor of the sea salt ice cream and also possibly a skateboard. Like cyborg dystopian futures for Hero Donald. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it's just the one Donald. Donald has a few different forms, but it's still just the one Donald. I feel like. Oh wait, would Dark Riku possessed by Ansem technically would count as another Riku, right? Or would that just still be the same Riku? No, I think that's still the same Riku. He's just been through a lot. He was not separate from that. He was just possessed. Okay, the face-eating squig is more of a joke mentioned in a book where because of orcs' death is funny, they sometimes get a squig that's a subspecies of orcs. The face-eating squig is just mostly mouthing the orc and the squig in the attempt to eat each other's faces. It looks like a because of I don't have enough brain power for that. I don't have enough brain power for that. Oh, I also need to think of what to actually do during the fundraiser. Part of me says like a difficult game, and then the other part of me is like, I don't want to feel bad. Depends if the soul of Riku merges in some way with the Possessor IMO, but then that wouldn't be a different person, yeah. Because, like... Sorry, I needed to think if I'm adding this to the playlist or not. I think I'm gonna add it to the playlist. It does sound like Synth V. It's from that Scratchin' Melody. I want to hear about the bagpipe squig. No. But yeah, I'm trying to remember, like... How Ansem separated from Riku in 1. I Ansem the Seeker of Darkness, and then we fought Riku. Did he just like transform? I forget. I forget what happened. It's been years since I played the first Kingdom Hearts, especially like that far. Earwiggle is more difficult in this model, but I will do it. How about the hair squig subspecies called the bird squig oaks? Bird oaks are naturally hairless and technically genderless because they are reproduced by. Yeah, my brain would not be able to, to comprehend that. That would be like for like way more. Oh gosh, Kella. Kella's excited for the lore. I don't know anything about Warhammer. They have minis. I went into a store when I was traveling. I don't remember what month, but a few months back, and it was like, yay, game store, and we walked in and it was nothing but Warhammer. I think it was specifically a Warhammer store, and I was just like, these displays are neat. Let me see. Do we want to still do warm up? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be sketching today. Let me see. Let me sketch this one character that I have. Just a little sketch as a treat. Do 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 do. I think I had a plan vaguely after I finished doing a warm-up sketch, but now I'm just like I don't know. I don't know if I do. Here the painting can be really relaxing, but the official models are so expensive. Oh gosh. Yeah, I know, like I think I tried painting like a D&D mini years back. And I was like, this isn't immediately working for me. I'm never doing it again. But also that was like I don't know how long ago. Probably at least 10 years if I had to wager a guess. I have no idea what this song is. Favorite bit of orc lore is that. So wait, the orcs in Warhammer are actually with a K instead of a C? Huh. Is that their psychic powers only manifest through belief, not conscious effort. So if they believe something, it happens. That's fun. You want to hear about? No. For being a minus? What does that mean? Paint a yellow rocket, yellow equals splooges bigger. Paint a speedier, red equals zooms faster. Paint an orc purple, make it sneakier. You ever see a purple orc? No, they must be sneaky. Okay. Just in the Infinite is efficiently an undead stamp collector. What? My goodness. I've got no idea for like any of that. I think this is a different mouth than I was intending. I want them to be like, oh, like, dun, dun, dun. I think one of the other goals that I was having an idea of would be like making a model specifically. But I don't know, just considering if there's like a lot of models that I've started and haven't like finished. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have it be. I'm going about this very weird. I'm not liking this sketch. Orc color theory is wild as heck. The orc psychic power thing works the other way around too. Some space marines are out of bullets, so they just shook their weapons at the orcs and yelled bang bang. The orcs dropped dead because they believed the gun still had bullets. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh, what if I do like let me write down the other ideas. Chat makes post song cover as I struggle to even spell cover. Like I have a headcanon, the ultramarines are only as effective as they are because their armor is painted ultramarine blue and orcs think blue is lucky. It's my personal theory that the Warhammer 40k universe is constantly at war because the orcs like war and the universe is forced to coincide with the orcs' will. Oh my gosh. I mean, with logic that you've presented me about the orcs, like, mayhaps. I don't like this sketch. Taking a song and turning the title into a drawing? Oh, that was different than I was thinking, but maybe. I was thinking just like actually just recording a song cover maybe. I don't know what, but I know that I've been talking about it for a bit, so it could just be a thing of like just do it. Whoops. I don't know what it would be, but I guess we'd figure that out. When that time comes. Do some kind of what is it? Some kind of poll or something. It's like I'm just trying to brainstorm of just things to do. It's also canon that orcs are probably the only truly happy race in the galaxy, according to the space elves. There's space elves.
That would make sense, I guess. If there are orcs, then there's some kind of elf. That's not correct. They were made to hit in America. I don't know what kind of expression I'm doing with this character. Dun, 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 dun. I feel about people constantly explaining for you, Katie. Lord, I don't know. It goes over my head. Today it started because I was trying to figure out heckin' ideas for fundraiser goal incentive things, and then Rocket was just like, what if I just told you everything about 40k? And so now it's just going. Cause yeah, I have no ideas. I mean, I have like some vague ideas, but I don't know. I don't know if they're good ideas. I don't know if they're good ideas or not. Man, this is the second warm-up sketch and I'm just like not liking it. I just see a new message and it's like, is that still 40k? Yep, okay. Maybe just draw something silly and yeah. Yeah. My brain is like, draw OCs. They will get the juices flowing, but I don't know. Cause usually I just kind of default to the same little creatures. But I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Greatest of OCs is right there. Your most iconic. True. True. What if I have... Oh gosh, I just gave like a really weird... Oh well. Just have one of the big incentives to be a Nekoyasha model. Just actually do it. Finish the comic goal, my goodness. If I... The thing is, it would have more effort it would be uncompleted even sooner. It'll be abandoned in like half the time at best. Oh gosh, I need to look at the picture of her updated design.
Yeah. Put it over here. There we go.
Warhammer model. I would not be able to.
Nice silly mouth.
Now back with AirPods. Welcome back, Mocha. Now you can hear. Now you can perceive.
I don't know how many incentives to have, but I've
kind of really quickly scribbled just some vague ideas. I don't know if you Iggies like them, though. The landscape study, I think, is the only one I didn't come up with myself. I don't know. Welcome to the Warhammer discussion, right? I mean, I think they just found their AirPods. I think they were able to see what was happening in the chat, at the very least. There are cat people in Warhammer. My goodness. I mean, they have to have something for the people that like cat girls. Are they genetically modified? This is kind of like a stream idea rather than a goal, yeah. Karaoke is always a good one, but I don't understand the other two. There's like the chat makes a Twitter post. I see that in like a lot of other things of people doing like fundraisers and streamathons and stuff as like a really low incentive thing. I don't know. Song cover. I just cover a song and post it. I don't know. How interesting it would be, but maybe building an architectural designs. My goodness. I mean, I feel like that would go hand in hand with the landscape kind of study. I don't know. It's a good low incentive thing, and song cover feels like a similar vein of karaoke. True. But like, I don't know. That one I could post somewhere. Because the karaoke one, it's just like low stakes. Unarchived because Twitch will probably be mad if I keep it up. What is going on here? What is wanko ni meru meru? Or mero mero? Why is it when I click on the thing, it shows me Just Dance? I don't know. Idea for higher goal IRL stream, but you're wearing your fursuit suit. So the thing is, my fursuit is in storage. I don't know where it is. Pain, right? They've been trapped in heckin' storage the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would do an IRL stream. That would have to be a really high up goal. Playing with the neighbor's cat. I have met a neighborhood cat, but I don't know whose cat it is. The last place, it was just like right across the street. He would show up and be like, meow, and I would be like, hello. Do you want to drink from our sink again for some reason? Handcam stream where you're just making a paper plate mask of Seven and it converts into an IRL stream. But, I don't know. Like I said, that would have to be like a really, really high up thing. Like if you donate thousands of dollars to but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be comfortable. But I'm chasing stuff with my Warhammer models, yelling at the wall. You're just throwing your models at me. PTSD from don't take this cat home. It's fine, it was an orange cat. Handcam is the only serious suggestion, since the handcam stream was very fun. It was very fun. I don't know why I didn't write it down, because I think I was. I just don't know. Hammed. I don't know what I would do during the handcam stream. I would have to, like, buy something to do. Want to bully stuff with I almost said bullhammer with Warhammer. Handcam stream, just you're recording a ham for 6 hours, just buy some ham. Just have it be there. And I'm just yapping. My model's not even on this. No, my PNG form would be on the screen. And just being like, so yep, this is the ham cam. The ham cam. Six-hour pork belly roast stream, my goodness. And it's just sitting there the whole time. No camera changes or anything. Gunpla kit while I talk about how Gunpla is now playable in tabletop. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to a plastic kit. Actually, I wonder. I'm gonna get distracted here in a second. I wonder if there's like a good plastic kit that I can find on AmiAmi real quick. It's probably not gonna be quick. Plastic kit. Oh wait, no, there's a category for plastic kits, right? Right? I think. There's scale models. But that's specifically, isn't there a character plastic kit thing I saw? I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. Plastic model, maybe. Because I wouldn't be opposed. I mean, there's like... This... AmiAmi tells me that this is a plastic kit, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is just a figure. I don't think I am assembling it. Could start posting figurines you can assemble on stream onto your throne as community fundraising goals, maybe. If you want, I can send you some subathon goals my friends have made for their subathon so you can get ideas, maybe. Because it's a fundraiser thing, but not a subathon. But I think the ghosts are... I forgot how to speak there. But I think some subathon goals can work for a fundraiser. It's for, oh gosh, what is it called? I know it's for Gamers Outreach, I think.
Yes, for the VTuber SummerSlam. For Gamers Outreach. I was approached to do one, and I was like, okay. Okay, I'll do it. So I wanted to think of ideas. I am very bad at ideas. But yeah, I think I feel like there's other plastic kits. It's just like some of these I can't tell if they actually are like plastic models or not. Because there's also like this one, which is very pretty. But I don't know if I assemble her or if she's just there. You just slam VTubers like a WWE or what? No! No, I mean, I don't know what the other ones are doing. I believe that's a that's a kitten. Yeah, I feel like that series of figures is a kit, but I'm also just like, is it? I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to think of something. Cause I don't know. There's also this Miku as well, but I'm also not sure. Cause I don't know. It says plastic model, but I don't know. Is that different than a plastic kit? Perhaps? I saw that there was a category for garage kits, and I was like, but then it's like, wait, no, I'd have to paint them. There's a lot of kind of weird Evangelion again garage kits by Immortal on stream. I think I could only read that up to a point before it gets TOS. That or it just gets to a point where it's just I've been blessed. I'm gonna take a shower, and someone bought me new conditioner I ran out a while ago. Noise. I have a friend who read the whole thing on stream. Maybe it's not. I don't know if it's. I guess it doesn't go into detail for like the weird lewd stuff. I don't know. I know. Attack Rack did that for a little bit, and then she had to stop at one point because it was getting a little too much. I don't know. Bad fanfic on stream. Maybe. My mortal slash bad fic. This is gonna be formatted very weird. Reading. We'll have that as like one thing. Because I mean, I think there's also like comedic swearing in there too, so I would also have to just, you know?
Then again, they also read their older My Little Pony reader slash OC fan fiction for a fandom setting known as Prance, which they had to stop reading after about a dozen chapters since they were genuinely uncertain if they were. Oh my gosh. My goodness, a dozen chapters? They were just like, is this a slow burn? I don't know. It's like, on one hand, I'm kind of sad that I never, like, really published any old fanfics, but also it's like, it's probably for the best. I did technically do one, but also, like, I included some IRL friends, like, actual names in there, so for their safety, I shouldn't. Do it and just mess with the chat. Drop the no. I swear I'm that one person my friends know I would practically win a fight, but I would not take it seriously at all to the point of it's not even a fight. Target audience for it was 4chan users who were so terrible that they needed the self-insert to be just enough of not for people telling me. Huh. Huh. That's huh. Suffice to say, incredibly cursed fanfic, and I still remember the stream to this day. My goodness, that does sound like a cursed stream, but possibly fun. Like, just walks in physically to the cha-cha slide. Muscle man ready to suffer. My goodness. Another idea for a stream slash fundraiser. Random generated object theme and style for drawing. I mean, maybe. That's more of an idea for an art specific stream. I'm gonna add this after that. Can make a goal for new emotes. Maybe. That's true. But like I don't know, because I really do need new emotes. I'm terrible with the ideas for new emotes. I'm just like, what do I need? And then I have like 3 confused ones, don't I? Can also make a goal for maybe. Maybe. Ah! For a raffle, yeah. Cause earlier I was thinking like, we could have like a one for, you know, me making myself a new model, but at the same time it's just like, I have so many unfinished models for myself. that is sure an amount. But maybe for a little raffle. Maybe. What if you got randomly generated colors?
If I got randomly generated colors? What? What do you mean?
Like if I how would I do this? I'm religion. Oh gosh, is it this? I don't think that's doing anything. I was gonna I was gonna change my colors on the fly, but that's not working. This one. Yes. Like randomly generating colors, like what I do, huh? Is this what you wanted, Mocha? No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna be put in a jar. Why did they have a jar and then a jar? Like you draw a sketch, but then go to a color generator. We got like baby blue and rose. You gotta use them somewhere. I mean, I think that's just like a usual thing, right? Like just, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I do need to have a laughing emote, that's true. I do giggle. I do a giggle.
I got a superstar. Just I'm gonna flash really quickly. Okay, let's stop messing with that. I'm gonna just do that all stream if I keep that open. That requires 0 effort, just the little Toho head with the... Yeah, the little... I thought I was still the Kremlin. But yeah, just maybe. Because I know some people have emotes with, like, just their model, like, doing a nod or something. Oh, I thought you were using that as the example of just the gun emote. Once again, I nearly distract a streamer from the point of the stream. I mean, that happens, especially with art streams. That's very easy for me to do. There's a lot of the times that I finish an art stream and I'm just like, why do I have this many tabs open? I never have this open. It's okay. I'm not yelling at you. I thought you were genuinely using it as an example. 300 USD, I make... If I fundraise 300 USD, you have to make me a Power Ranger model? Is that what you're suggesting? I think Rocket really wants to throw anything Sentai or Warhammer related at you. I mean, like, I don't know. Why Sentai and not Kamen Rider? I mean, I don't know. Like the only I did watch one Sentai series, but it was like one where they kind of poked fun at themselves. This is not enough. This is not enough to prove it yet. No, I need to hit the bottom. Cause I did watch Akiba Renja. I have the Moi Moi Zukyun. I think they made two of them, right? Or did they use the same one for both seasons? I don't remember. I know heckin' Akiba Red's outfit like changed a lot. I think Yellow's did too, didn't it? Did they all change? I'll make you a Kamen Rider model with transformation and everything. Bet. This is not enough to prove it yet. No, I need to hit the bottom. This is not enough. This is not enough to prove it yet. No, I need to hit the bottom. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Do, do, do. Also, I finally heckin' got a locker at work. I have to wait in like a month. I just have to heckin' like, I have to go and buy the lock myself, and it's just like, huh? You provided me a locker, but not the actual lock. It was very weird. Because I went up to the person and was like, hey, I overheard at one point that I have to talk to you about a locker. And she was like, yeah, did you already pick one out? Do you already have stuff in it? And it's like, no. Was that a thing that I could have done? I could have just chose a random locker to put my stuff in this whole time. Chat chooses next game. That might actually be a good idea. Chat picks game. Just force me to pick one of the games. Or play one of the games. I gotta get to the bottom of this. I don't know if it would have to be a thing of like, it'd have to be one of the ones that I already have, or maybe like a cost limit. I don't know how we would decide that, but we'll figure out something. How were the cheeses you bought last time? Ooh, I've only had 2 of the 3. The first one was the blueberry goat cheese, and that was lovely. It made me think of a cheesecake. It was very, very good. I would recommend. The other one, I think, was the cranberry Wensleydale, and that was also very good. It was like kind of crumbly. We still have an apple smoked Gouda, I think. And I can assume that's gonna be good. A community night. That is a good idea. What would be a good community night game, though? Because I would actually really like to do that. I'm just like, I'm not sure. Because I think the main thing that I can think of is, I guess there are some more options, right? Because I think most of the time I think like Jackbox, but I know that's not everybody's like thing. I don't know. Trying to think of lots of goals that would be free for Zeph, since this is a fundraiser, so they aren't making any of the money off of this. Yeah. Or right now, this is a binding contract. Community movie night. We watch the Like a Dragon Yakuza movie. That would be fun. I will be excited for every part that has Majima on the screen, because those were the best parts of the movie. And then everybody else would be like, what is with this like weird subplot with these two, with this couple? And I'd be like, I don't know, man. We'll put whoops. Games / movie. They could maybe be like 2 separate goals. Like just movie night and just game night, something. Learns origami. Oh, that could be fun. I know I tried doing some origami in the past. I don't think I was bad, but I don't think I was that good. It has been a while, so I would have to relearn it. I'd have to figure out a place to buy the paper. I know my last job I could have just picked it up from there, but now it's just like I don't want to go there anymore. Cuz the stinky people are probably still there. Cuz I know the people that I was good with have already left and they're doing much better now. Oh no, maybe another craft store should have some, right? I feel. Oh wait, maybe my Asian market has some. I don't know. Being cheap with this, but please have the equity to afford paper. I can. It's just a matter of where to get it. Especially with the fact that I was forced to go on my like work arc again. So I can afford origami paper. I just need to get some. Cuz I feel like I saw some somewhere. I just don't remember, which is weird because I don't get out the house much. So I'm just like, where would I have seen that? I didn't go anywhere. Another hand cam stream attempts to make a figurine out of wire and sculpting clay. Oh gosh. I would need to buy clay and wire. Gosh. I haven't done something like that since like elementary school. At least, wait. No, we didn't make clay figures. We made heckin' figures out of tinfoil. Just crumpled up tinfoil and called it good. Did I already? Let me see. Let me move the hand cam stream. Oh gosh. Let's move the hand cam stream somewhere. Bum bum bum. Da 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 da. Da da. Ba da da. Da 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 da. Let's see. Just my atrocious handwriting on the side. Let's see, origami. Figure. Just of some kind. Shows us how to play with the demon core using a screwdriver. No! I would have to buy a demon core! Maybe continued the Nuzlocke or make a new one. Demon Core might be a tad out of your price range, probably. Just a smidge. Infinite Fusion. No. Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke mayhaps. Let me see, the stripes are not at a good spot to be prominent. Oh gosh, she just immediately changed with me erasing those stripes. Unrelated, but did you see the... I did! I saw that it was like kind of just a waiting game before today, and then I saw you share it and I was like, oh, it's actually posted. Because I kept seeing the posts on Twitter of like still waiting for it to be approved on Steam. We get to see how bad I am at driving. No, no, the secret's out. A little nose is a treat. A little anime nose. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. Rocket, huh? just no context. Nope. That's a raw potato. Gives us a driver's ed lesson on everything you need to know when it comes to driving a car. What if American truck American Truck Simulator. Good old ATS. I get distracted and just ram into the divider in the middle of the road. Because that actually happened. I got distracted. I like looked over, I looked back, and it was like, oh no, and it hit so hard the game crashed. I for real killed my driver. Fundraiser goal for accepted. No. You can't force me to drive because of a fundraiser goal. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. This is apparently from Cookie Run. I was like, this is kind of neat. Where's it from? Oh. Rocket had a pan of potatoes out for supper, and my dad and I thought it was cooked, but it put in the oven when it's not put when it's in the oven when it's time. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. Force Steph to learn how to ride a bike. No! I will immediately fall off, and you Iggies will not hear from me for the time it takes for me to heal. I will fall off the bike and go into a coma. First, how to ride a scooter. I mean, I used to ride a scooter. I had a little scooter when I was little, and then I got too big for the scooter. Sorry, I felt like the song was like and subscribe. It might have been. I don't know. But yeah, I used to have a scooter. I really miss my scooter, actually. To be honest, I could have stopped my dad from eating raw potatoes too, but it was too funny to stop, my goodness. That was one singular form of transportation. Now they can stop mooching off of people? What do you mean? I've been riding the bus! Except for today, my elf had to drive me because they scheduled me outside of my like availability, and the buses do not run at 4 in the morning. Mooching up the bus driver, except for this. What? It was either ask my elf or like just show up late. Which heckin' yesterday I wasn't even scheduled, and I woke up to a phone call of like, yeah, you're scheduled for today and you didn't show up, and I was like, huh? No? I rode my bike until I got ran off the road. It was fun. Oh gosh. I mean, like, I'm not gonna show the map, of course, because that's gonna be silly, but I'm gonna see how it compares to riding a bike there. Let me see. Maps. Is that it? No, that's the one that's here. See, I wouldn't have this problem if they actually had me go to the one that's across the street. Why is it not giving me, like, me? Huh? What do you mean you couldn't find my house? There it is. Okay. Okay, I guess taking a bike there takes half the amount of time, but still. Also, me not being on the bike, or me not being on the bus does not keep the bus drivers from having to do their work. Unrelated to anything, today on Twitter, somebody I was following retweeted hypertail content, like the tail being huge was the focus of the piece. It was smaller than that. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So I just realized I misspelled Nuzlocke. There you go. I am curious on like how they're gonna do the Amazon original Yakuza. I hope the Majima actor is good. I have like that like random bruise that was on one of my legs is like very itchy right now, and I don't know why. That is kind of concerning. Imagine you can crush watermelons if you ride your bike to work. My goodness. But then I will be too weak to actually do my work. I will get to work and be like, my legs are dead. Sorry. Favorite gen? That's a tough question because the third gen was where I started, like in terms of the games. I feel like I had a lot of hours in Soul Silver though, just because of the gambling part, probably. Um, hmm. Diamond and Pearl was when I was like, I'm too cool for Pokemon for some reason. Um, Black and White was fun. But also I played that in Japanese, so I didn't really know what was going on with the plot. Uh, hmm. Give it time, you can grow strong like Rocket, or like Rocket, or the bull that trained with Rocket. Um, hmm. What would be my first, or what would be my favorite gen? Hmm. I don't know. There's really good points for each of them. Because part of me wants to say like Gen 2 or 3, but at the same point, at the same time, I'm just like, no. Let's work backwards a tad bit. What's your favorite Pokemon? So so aesthetically Umbreon. As a team member though, um I think it's Scraggon. I don't think it is. I don't know if that's actually the name because that was the one in Pokemon Black and White. And the one where I played it in Japanese. Um dun, 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 dun. Scrafty. That's what it is. I think I nicknamed it Scraggon. but Scrafty was the best in like my party. Gen 2 is basically Gen 1 and 2. That's fair. Oh no. I did really like the secret bases that you could have in the third gen though. I don't remember if they had that in the remakes. But I do remember I really liked doing that when I was playing Emerald. Gen 2 is Gen 1 2. um yeah, that's fair. So maybe 3? Maybe. I'm trying to think of like elements that were in uh I don't know, I did like Sun and Moon, but also at the same time I was like, eh. I think it was mainly because I liked Lily. Gen 3 tried to be a reboot, as did Gen 5. Both of them are really great for it, though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know which one would be like. let it cook for a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this song. I let it cook enough. I feel like probably in the context of the game that was in, it's probably better.
My brain is empty.
I've drawn 2 things and I'm just like, okay.
I did.
My goodness, I've just been doodling for like almost 2 hours. I have heckin' just this sketch and then this sketch, and that's it. Nothing else. Let me see. How far did we get on the model last time? Oh yeah, I was adding texture to the scales. It's a slow day, we're just vibing. True. True. Let's see, do I wanna... I don't actually know if I have enough brain power for texturing my scales here. I don't know. I at least opened it. So if I change my mind later. Did think up a good amount of fundraiser goals ideas though. True. It's like I feel like I want a few more ideas, but I don't know. I think that's a good starting point. What will be a good another sketch? Man, the songs that my Spotify are suggesting are like very interesting. Okay, we are officially in the Vocaloid playlist. You will start from scratch again. But yeah, it does really seem like one of those days. Draws a tail talkie, complete with safe work. Oh my gosh. Maybe, I don't know. Hmm. Because I was thinking I don't like the idea of it being like detached from me. And then I was like, what if it's just like I'm just heckin' like gosh, I would have to figure this out, but just like this is like a really bad perspective. It's like at a better perspective, and then that's like what it is for like the top bit. Just random sticker shapes. See, just like the little sit. Da, 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 da. That might be a bit too much detail for the top half there, but like maybe that much of it. But then the other one might be a little bit lewd because you see my cheeks. I still have the shorts on, but you know. Oh no, because I don't know if I want it detached from me. Just the Yukari on top, so it's just heckin' like. So it just is. Just suddenly the Yukari has the big tail. Copy that, copycat. Whoa. Copy that, copycat. Oh gosh, it's very strange when it's facing the other way. Ah! Can you double jump? Maybe. Yukari facing the other way is a little cursed. I'm gonna be honest. Just a Tsuchinoko, no. I mean, Pistol did like technically draw me as a Tsuchinoko. The little, yeah, Tsuchinoko. Let me see. I think they shared it in the fan art, but let me grab. It's like technically a Dratini, but like it's kind of close. Not technically, I guess. I remember they pulled up a reference for Tsuchinoko while drawing this. But I don't know. Maybe they were comparing it to the one and not actually having it. I'm proud to say my self-confidence has skyrocketed after a shower. Pep talk to myself. Nice! That is always good. Keep up that self-confidence. Also, are you gonna share with the class? Yeah, that looks weird. Looked in the mirror and said it might be a piece of trash, but I'm a hot piece of trash. I mean, hey, if it works, it works, I suppose. It's called trash can, not trash can't. Yeah, I don't know about this. The top one was kind of an idea, but I don't know if I'd be able to execute it correctly. We just made like a little sleeping emote, maybe. I don't know how I would be able to really have it look nice. Dun, dun, dun. Big Z. This is a big Z. Oh no, what do we use asleep? What do we use asleep? I don't know. At the very least, it could be good for a lurk, but I don't know. It's literally just a snake, and I find it hilarious. I mean, usually the Yukari doesn't have a tail, but it was kind of hard to make it not look like it was attached. Don't care if I smell not manly, I'm better than that. You don't need to smell like a man. What does a man smell like? What is a man? I don't remember how the rest of that quote goes. Fundraiser goal. I play Castlevania. I play whatever Castlevania that came from. Men's soaps are like warrior strength or something like that. Warrior strength. Muscle mountain. um... Bro. just smell like a bro. Man, there is like a weird itch on my leg. Did I get bit by something? Am I okay? I'm not dying, right? Hmm. Dun, 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 dun. I wouldn't have
No, it wouldn't be in like a poison ivy kind of situation, because then that would be weird for it to be itching on that leg. I would hope there's not poison ivy near my work.
Me just sitting here, it's just like, why is my body reacting this way? I hope I don't blow up. Wanted to go to the store right now to get clothes. I need to change the style. I feel that sometimes, but also like most IRL stores wouldn't have what I want. Self-confidence is rubbing off on you. Is that what the itching is? Absorb it and take over your dreams now. Just say you want a Hot Topic. Okay, Hot Topic does have some good stuff, but it's also like very expensive for what it is, and I'm just like, ah. Why is the throw not working? Why? Why does pressing that button have a huge heckin' throw happen? My goodness. Okay, I was worried that I was gonna do it again. Wah! I look like I'm having an existential crisis there. I could buy those Gur shoes. I could. I don't know if they'd fit though. Can only imagine Zeph shopping at his Hot Topic or anywhere that sells pastel. My goodness. I haven't been to one for a while, but also I haven't been to the mall for a while. Dun, 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 dun.
I could pre-order that one Majima jacket that I have on my throne. I can get that for myself as a little treat. Oh no.
How's your Gur t-shirt collection? I don't think they've had a shirt for Gur for like a while. I don't know the current status of the Gur shirts that I do have. As I am currently wrapped up in a Gur blanket, though, I will say. That is canon lore. I think okay, that was specifically the song that made that noise. Let me see if I can find it. Cause I think I've pulled it up before. Where is it? Because it's not one of the first ones that come up. You have to kind of look for it. It is. Oh my gosh, where is it? I can't find it. I don't think it was this far down when I looked for it last. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, I'm on a mission to find it and I cannot find it. Is it this one? This looks slightly different. Is it this one? Is that the expression he's making? I don't know. I think this is the closest image that I can find for it. It is this blanket specifically. So this is sadly the only picture I could find. And then it has a purple trim along the edges of the blanket. I don't know if this one reads as laughing. It just looks like I'm like, ha-ha! But not like I'm having a good laugh. Maybe if we add the hand, it'll look like I'm going like, oh ha ha ha. Maybe. At the shop, I don't love the fact that money exists. Right. It's like, can I not just go in there and be like, hello, I acquired many a doubloon on TikTok. I will trade you 5 of my doubloons for one of your shirts. I still have like a little notepad file of like how many doubloons I got and like all the items that I got with my doubloons. I miss doubloons. Like, how many did I have? I had almost 4,000 doubloons. I had many clothes and also a whole bunch of followers. like in terms of like little creatures. It was very fun. Remember finding a doubloons lottery thing and like gambles from 12 to 10K. Never used doubloons again, right? I miss doubloons. Doubloons was that whole trend was so fun. I like watched each of the videos that came up. And it was so fun. Maybe I don't know. I was thinking of another idea for like a merch making stream, but also like that's not. Hello, welcome in, Basil the Miku fan. Welcome in. Hopefully your days is going good. Yeah, I missed doubloons so much because it was just there, and I was just like super focused in on it, and then it was just gone one day, and it's like no. Why is this one so quiet? I'll turn it up just a little bit so that way the next one doesn't blast our ears. That's why I want to make a Minecraft server with gold nuggets counting as doubloons. It was D&D without the stress, let's be real. Right. I really liked the I don't know. I made sure to only take things from shops that didn't have a thing of like, please comment to claim, because I would just keep track of everything myself. But I had like, let me look at my little critters that I had. Let me see. I had like I had like a good amount of cats. Which is kind of weird considering that we were technically all role playing as cats with the doubloons. But I had like a tanuki, like this little like black and white dog, this black cat named Emerald, a little ferret in a little sweater. Um I had cousin Vlad, the little vampire cat. Um I got a little kitten, and then I got this cat that looks very similar to the kitten that basically if I didn't take him he would have uh stolen my doubloons, I think. I got a blossom dragon, I got a curly cat, I got a steampunk cat, I got a winged cat, and then I got a mountain sheep. And then I had two more flying cats. They were technically owls, I think. And then a moth cat, and then a little caterpillar, a little cat that was like one with nature, a little flying bunny, a bee bunny, and then a black cat that was a treasure hunter. And oh, I apparently maybe have more doubloons than I thought because that last one gives me 20 doubloons per day. I never thought that was a cat universe. I mean, a lot of people, like, not everybody made like a cat Sona for that, but like, you know, all the shop owners were cats. So I think everybody was like, logically, I am also a cat. But also, we were buying and selling other cats. So it's just like, it's like when you think about it, it's like, because all of the shopkeepers were cats. I don't think there was a single shopkeeper that was not a cat. I got you happy. What if we did doubloons, but in this Twitch server, let's make our own little thing, dragon coin? That would be cute. I don't know how long we would keep it up, though, is the main worry. Right, I crave the doubloons. I crave the doubloons. It made me forget about the economy for a little bit. I don't know, but I'm so bored I would make a whole heckin' shop, right? Yeah, I just don't know if it's just like within our server. I don't know how long it would be. I don't know. Would we use a sleepy emote? What other emotes are we needing? I don't know. I kind of like Lita's little like gremlin emote. I don't know how much of me will fit. Every stream watched is oh my goodness. I don't know, maybe something, um, that's like a little check-in command, you get some coins, maybe. Let me see, I'm just making a silhouette at this point. No, I hate that. I hate that. That didn't turn out good at all. Two side sleeps 24/7, can't sleep for my life, my goodness. Right. I'm so upset. I was so eepy like all of yesterday, and then I had to go to bed early to wake up early today. And it took me like 2 hours to actually pass out, and it's like, really? Really? But probably because I wasn't like awake for that long, all things considered. The only thing that woke me up was my work being like, "Hey, you were supposed to work today," and I was like, "No, no." Man, how does Lita make it look so cute? I might have to I might have to take a little peek at their emotes. Take a little peek. They're not live right now, are they? Okay, good. Just a little peek. Just a little peek at their emotes. Just a little, just the littlest of peeks. Oh, that is such a little emote. Okay, the crunchier the better. Watch this path with great interest of me just like figuring out how to make a little gremlin emote. Like it's gonna be a little different, of course. Can never get similar. It is my style is definitely unique. Far too cartoony for this caliber of good art. I mean, my art is kind of like a fusion between anime and like a little bit of realism. Just because I was like trying to do semi-realism for like a hot minute, and then I was like, this is gonna take too long if I keep doing this. I don't know if I still have like some of the semi-realistic stuff saved on my computer. Let me see actually. I don't know what the oldest stuff that I have on here is. I thought I had a folder that was called old, but maybe I didn't. Would it be in here? Hmm. No, this stuff was before, I think. Or was it? When was this? I don't know actually. I was looking when I was doing Gaia Online stuff, but I don't know if that's the best example. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. It's a good. It's a good like example. Oh, thank you for the save and the stretch and the hydrate. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh gosh. Ah, my back. I was scrunched. I was scrunched for so long. Ah. Let me see. And then my water is over here. I don't actually have a good example piece of that. I don't know. But like there was kind of a uncanny section to my art. Oh, this is probably a good example because it was mainly it was like October onward from this year. Like there was just a drastic change. But I was just still trying to figure stuff out. Oh, that's still open. Boop. You are healthcare. Oh, let me see. Ideas. Dun, 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 dun. If we make the arms kind of short. And then no. Dun, 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 dun. This is definitely scrungly. I don't know if it'll read well in an emote though. It might be a little messy. Maybe. It might be too messy. I might just have to like commission Lita for a little scrungly and have that. Oh, that might actually work, maybe. I don't know. Oops. Let me see. And then I want to take a little peek at another VTuber's emotes just for ideas. Just for some ideas. Oh, I can't. Oh wait, no, I can kind of take a closer look. Do I have? Hmm. Do I have a technically embarrassed emote? I don't think I do, actually. It's like I usually use the cry as one. Oh. This is low-key just like recharge the art battery and enjoying every second of this. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm just vibing. Actually, the Please can kind of be embarrassed too, huh? Maybe. Maybe something like this.
see.
There's big old blush everywhere.
Let's see. Some kind of just like embarrassed one. That could be cute. Who else can give us an inspiration? It's like who else has good ideas for their emotes, I wonder.
Want so much stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's a big old mood. Let me see. Let me see. What if we peek at this person's emotes? What emotes do they have?
Oh, like a little cozy one. That could be cute.
Maybe. Kind of similar simplification with the gremlin. Want books so bad right now. I want to read. I picked up a want to read in the past week. Nice. I need to get back in the swing of reading. I finished the I think the longest one that I had in my to be read list. I recently finished that after like I don't know how long. So now I need to read a book that I am borrowing from someone. um I don't remember what it was called though. But it's kind of like
like a dystopia kind of vibes.
that needs to be like the whole square. I just put myself into a cube.
I don't know about the blanket.
Maybe something different for the blanket. I don't know. Let me see.
What's some other good ideas? I don't know. Think of where to hydrate. Maybe some water will give me some ideas. In the stretch.
Hmm. What should we have? I'm just like looking through emotes that I have access to. It's like, what would be cute if that were me? What would be cute if it were me? But I am not having any ideas. Hmm. It's like, I like the little sleepy one. The sleepy one's cute. I don't know if the laughing one... The laughing one might have to be animated. I'm not sure. Put the little one there. We can just kind of stretch and skew these ones. No, that one can stay in the corner. What's another good one? Like, I know that we have so many ones where I'm like thinking. What are we missing? Maybe some kind of pen light one. That's bad. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Get that out of here. Dun, dun, dun. It's like, I know these are rough sketches, but I want them to at least look a little nice. No, be zombie. I picked up so many different interests recently. I'm shocked. Oh no. I feel that though. Just it's never ending. There's so many interests that I've picked up, and it's just like I haven't touched them for a while now. It's like I wanted to try needle felting, and it was fun. I haven't done it for a hot minute. Zombie. Although I am slowly getting back into my Utah hyperfixation, I'm just like trying to like not really think about it in certain days where I have to be productive, because otherwise I will hyper focus on it and just like not do anything else that day. Utau can be so dangerous for me. Let me see, I'm thinking like it's kind of simple, waving back and forth. Maybe a wink with the pen light. This one can move like a little bit. Like a whole new person in a week. My goodness. Kind of squish that somehow. Let's see. I think these both need to be animated. I think, how many animated slots do I have? Let me see. Because the sleeping one could be also cute animated, but I'm not sure. Let me see, how many do I have? I have 7 available to me. Because I was thinking of having the, I think I called it might want to do a slight animation for the little loading thing. Just a subtle animation. But like some animation for these. I mean, like the pen light one absolutely needs to have some movement. Right, maybe for the that one. Maybe animated. Maybe. But it doesn't have to be. Does any of you else have any ideas? You know, I do have that like thonk thing through one of the secondary things, so I could make just like the think a little crunchy. That could be fun. I thought I was gonna play something that wasn't even in the Glade playlist. I don't know. So let's see. We have landscape study stream idea. Maybe a karaoke stream. Very low one for chat makes a post. Maybe like, I don't know. That could be like maybe 10 or $5. Actually, I did physical activity this week, but now my ankle is killing me. Oh no. Probably gotta sleep it off. Yeah. The song cover seemed a little conflicted weirdly. Like it goes too hand in hand with the karaoke stream idea. Maybe something. I don't know. The sleeping emote gave me an idea. I don't know if this'll be anything. Oh gosh, my sketches are losing cohesion. What if... I'm just thinking, let me cook. Let me cook. Dun, 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 dun. What if I braid one side? Is that anything? Probably not. But maybe for another idea. I don't know. I'll hide that. So we know where we left off on this model. But I have been thinking of the other model. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. How did we fart? How far did we get on this one? Oh gosh, it's taking a while to load. Oh gosh, I have too much open. Oh no. Everything's crashing because I'm opening a second model. There we go. Cause where did we? Oh gosh, let me stop loading. Rin, get out of here with your Christmas. Let me see. Because we still need... That's right, we still need the sleeves. Is that the sketch I was going off of? Okay, I was like, huh? Also, I think I need to do something different for the bottom part because it would be weird for this one to be one of the few ones that are like not asymmetrical. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's the up arm. Let me see for hand. We should probably have that above. Mine's everywhere right now. I mean, I feel that. Considering I am like in the last few minutes of stream, like, let's work on this model I haven't touched for a bit. let's have this kind of like back piece. Just so that way we can kind of have it peek in through there. Actually took a liking to some, oh. I don't know about those. I feel like some of those could be kind of intense. Let me see, let me make sure that it's on the other side. Yes. Did I have those? Yeah, I did something weird with that. Okay. And then this one we can just more or less replace. We're gonna keep it like that for now though. See, this is an above. No, I should be able to have that underneath. A little bit. Let's put that there. Yeah, that should work for us. Dun, 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 dun. Will I ever finish a model again? Tune in next time, and we shall see. We want this to be temporarily, at least, blue. I think that's the right blue, right? Yeah. Oh, this is not closed. This isn't gonna do anything for me. Did I not close the other end either? Nope, I did not. There we go. Get the other part of the arm done. How do we want to do this? I think if we do it like this. I think think we can have this kind of simplified. Is that gonna work the way I want it to? I don't think so. Don't think so, unless... Yeah, we can have that be part of the thingy. If you have it part of the shoulders, we should be able to have it work out, I think. Oh, right. We need to do that, and then now it should work. What you drawing? I'm working on this model that I haven't touched for a bit. I was just like, you know what? How far did we get on here? A little cozy model. I might change the legs, just because the socks are too symmetrical. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have an asymmetry with like the leg warmers. Maybe have like a short one on one leg and then a long one on the other. I don't know. Right, symmetrical curves. Yeah, it's a work in progress. We're figuring it out. Because I think the sweater I'm gonna change to a different color. If I remember right, I made a lot of these colors just placeholders. Like the colors here. They are very nice. I might make a asymmetrical color palette with the sleeves as well. But yeah, this one along with the monster form are gonna be a bit, I think. I just need to find moments to actually work on them properly, you know? I was gonna say, like, but like, look at the little Tamagotchi that I put in a lot of work of replicating from my little Kingdom Hearts one. Just basically stole the design from the Kingdom Hearts one. I don't know if I'll put a little guy in there. I feel like I should, but I don't know who or what. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Shoulders. Where is the shoulders? It says that I have the shoulders. Oh gosh, they're all the way back there. Let me see, let me hide a bunch of the stuff. There we go. To replace the heart with an egg just saying true. Just for multiple reasons. Don't want Square Enix to be like, "Look, what are you doing? Get down on the ground." Just a really Kingdom Hearts styled egg. Asymmetrical, with one side curling around to form the shell and the other curling around to form one of the spots. Maybe. I'll have to play around with that. Wait, the shoulder layer was above? That makes sense, I guess. Gosh, where did that... I grabbed the wrong shade of blue. Why the heck did that not work? Did it not work? Where is not closed? Oh. Oh my gosh, it's struggling. I have too many layers. Come on, Clip Studio, you can do it. You can do it. Save that recovery information. Thank you. Let me see. I think it was the purple that I was using for a shader. Yeah. 君が好きで、君が好きで。Oops. I don't know if I like how that looks. Also, was it pink? Oh. Okay. It's like, did I use pink? Oh, I did. We have almost 350 layers. We might actually have more than that. I don't know if I like how I have the shoulders with the oversized. Like, does it look too much? Let me, like, lift it a little bit and see. If we hide that. Well, let me do this. Yes. There's a few things that we'd have to stretch and skew, but that might work. Maybe. I can't tell if it is too much, but it might be okay. Sharing a world. Let me see. I'm not gonna go for fully rendering the shadows right now, but I want to at least soften them up a little bit. Oops. Just a little bit here and there to kind of soften up it. And then we can work on it a little bit more later. Here we go. I don't know for the stripes, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Oh gosh. I had to write to file. Let me see. So this layer. So an egg. Let me see. Let's have the base of it be symmetrical, and then we can kind of work backwards from there. So we'll have the egg shape. Just a little egg shape. And then we'll go up here, turn off the symmetry, and so one side curling around to form the shell, and the other curling around to form one of the spots. So, kind of vaguely forming the spot, but also it's forming the heart spot. And then maybe like a curl in the shape to kind of have more of that, maybe?
What do you think?
Just kind of read as a shape. It
reads as a shape. Nothing in particular, just shape.
But I don't know. Ooh, what if instead of these, instead of this, we can have it be definitely read as a shape you could have shaped. I do. Can have it kind of have that like that elegant shape, but also like kind of give off wings. We have to have it kind of be more pointed, or else it'll read as like bird wings. Let me bring those higher actually. Let me redo that. If we do something, nope. And then kind of clean it up a little bit.
I feel like I'm Feel like I'm cooking here. Feel like I'm cooking.
Just need to have it kind of read a little bit more elegantly, maybe?
No.
We... Something to play with a little bit more. Because in all honesty, like, it's gonna be at best here, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Looks kind of neat, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. And then eventually I need to figure out, oh, I did figure it out. Yeah.
At one point, I will have the things on my face. Don't you worry. My face will not be a blank canvas for long.
Unless I just take a million years to work on this, which will just probably something that might happen. But I think we got some stuff done. I drew my heckin' little warrior of light. I started this. I did not finish it. I drew the cringe. I don't know what that was gonna be. Drew the idea for the body pillow and then cursed. And then some emote ideas. And then something, maybe? I don't know. But we had a lot of
ideas. A lot of ideas.
And I worked just a very little bit on this. Eventually this will be done. But, like, my goodness.
Yeah. But let's see who is currently live. We shall see. We shall see if it will let me perceive. We've got a few suggestions. What are the suggestions? I might see them already. But let me know. Got Clarinova. I'm probably mispronouncing the name, playing Monster Hunter. Cinnamonies is playing One Hand Clappin'. Paige is playing Inkbound.
Oh gosh, all of these tabs are making sound. I played myself. Otherwise we got a Vocaloid producer playing WoW. But like, I don't know what they're doing in WoW. A person I'm friends with on Twitter named Dame14.
I'll look at them.
I think I opened too many tabs and Twitch is yelling at me. It is not loading the producer, but maybe... Oh, I think they just ended, actually. So, not that one. Let's see. Let's look at BAME.
That could be cozy.
I feel like that's probably the coziest vibes after an art stream, maybe.
Plus, we raided Cinnamonies pretty recently. Let me see. Let me take a little peek at their voice. If they say words. I don't know if I can hear them over Len. Try a lot of music. Oh, I don't know. I thought, oh, maybe I did have music. I did turn up something because something else was quiet, and I may have forgot to turn it down. My bad. Also, welcome in. Also, I'm being transformed into my newer form. There we go. Back to 2.0 at the very end. Let me see. Yeah, we'll raid this new person. Let me see. Let me get my stuff into into keyboard mode. I was very sleepy today. I'm still kind of sleepy. I might have to go to bed early today, just because of how long I've been awake. Oh gosh, as I beat my keyboard against everything. Look good also, fellow dragon. Fellow dragon, yes. we are taking over, slowly but surely. But yes, thank you. I put a lot of work into my model. We were actually working a little bit on an alt outfit with the same base, and I don't know when I'm finishing it, but hey, I'm attempting. Nothing but dragons in chat, right? To him, eepy. Maybe we should all get some rest. Get some good, nice, needed rest. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know which song this is. We might never know. Let me see. No, Mocha, you are now a dragon. Let's see. We'll do just whoops. Cozy EP raid. Do that. There's the countdown and there is the raid message. Thank you for the save. I think both canvases are saved, thankfully. But I will move a thing and then save it. Yes. Thank you everybody for joining me today. If you do not have access to those emotes, feel free to use whatever emote you find comfortable. We're just going cozy. It was a pretty chill day. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing an old game that's kind of scuffed, but I think it should be fun. It's a Deadly Premonition. I bought it because it was like $1 and some odd cents. Oh yes, thank you for the stretch. What on the North Star do you mean? You're a dragon now. Welcome to the cult of the dragons. That last bit of tension out before sleep, right? My goodness, my back feels like it needs to pop, and it will not. But yes, hopefully everybody has a good day. Rest well, and I will hopefully see you Eggies again tomorrow or Friday for more art. But in the meantime, goodbye, and a plentiful good luck. Bye-bye. Waha. Waha.